Let me ask you a question. Why did you click on my video? Is it because you want to see what's happening in my life, or are you seeking motivation from my vlogs? I don't know what it is. You figure it out for yourself. Either ways, let's dive into the video. One such early in the morning, I could not study at my home because why? I don't have this habit of studying. I got a long break from studying, and now I'm preparing for the beast of the examinations like the UPSC civil service examination. So I decided, oh god, I can't study at home. Let me just get ready and leave to the library. So here I am packing all my essentials that I have to take to the library. But guess what? I forgot my class notes at my home in my own room, and then I left. So I had to borrow certain A4 sheets from the guy sitting next to me in the most embarrassing way, asking him by knocking on his study table. But the guy did not respond, and he just passed it on to me. Yes, I know it's weird. Then I went to the library. And I do have classes for my optional, which is anthropology. It's an institute based out of Hyderabad. The person also speaks the same language, but he does teach in English. I needed that extra support. So here I am attending those lectures of anthropology. Currently, we are working on the biological anthropology. I started making notes. I do revise. There are tests scheduled as well, but I skipped the tests so far. Why? Because I'm scared of examination. I don't know about you, but for me, it is very scary because it will give the real picture of where I stand in the competition. Now I'm overcoming that fear. I don't know to what extent I will do, but I must. Or else, what's the point in having the competitive examinations? For that point, what's this competition at all? So yes, I studied at the library till afternoon, came back to my home, played with my billy. As soon as it saw me, it started making all kinds of meow sounds because it was hungry. Later, it sat next to me, and guess what? If cats do sit next to us, do nothing but just keep staring at us, that means the cats are getting comfortable with us. Probably for that matter, any pets. I don't know. So it seems the cat is also playing with the mat where it's thinking that the mat is its mother. This is what ChatGPT told me when I uploaded a video of my cat. More about it in the upcoming videos. But for now, let us get back to the subject matter. So that's another day, another morning. I made quick calls with my General Studies Foundation course institution people because I wanted a batch shift from 2 to the batch 3 because apparently this batch 2 has started on the month of, like on the date of 15 January, and I do have so many backlogs because 20 lectures were already done. Other than that, the batch 3 is starting from February 16. So I thought, why to have this grand start with a backlog already? Because that is a psychological burden, isn't it? Backlogs are a huge psychological burden, at least for me, which I am not okay with. So that was huge negotiation from this side to that side. They were not okay, I was not okay, because what we agreed on was very much different from what we have been offered as a student. So I told him that I was very much disappointed with them, and then they have finally said yes, and then I got my batch shift, which is going to start soon, orientation soon. Yeah. Hi everyone. It's around 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I have just had my lunch, and till now I was studying at my home. Today I have skipped my library because the flow was good and I did not want to disturb it. Other than that, I have finished race and racism chapters of Unit 9.5 from Anthropology Optional. That is done. So right now I was studying the genetic markers chapters. That was pretty technical for a person like me who comes from a non-medical background. Now the upcoming units are also about growth and development of the human body, the stages and how that affects our growth, certain factors affect our growth, all of that. That's pretty interesting, but it's new for me and it will be a bit challenging is what I'm thinking. Let me see, I do have support. So for whatever I have finished so far, I'll be going through the class PDFs. After that, I'll be going through some probably topper copies and all of that, how to write answer writing. I mean, how to practice the answer writing, what kind of questions they're asking. So for every chapter, before it starts, what I'm doing is I'm going through the syllabus, I'm going through the previous year questions, and I'm building a rough idea of mapping these two things together so that I don't end up studying too much because I do have less time for the upcoming attempt. And also I don't like to study so much. Also, I'm kind of away from all these people who study a lot. So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Other than that, today at 5 p.m. I do have my strength training class. Yeah, this is one more conscious decision that I have made where I want to build a proper muscle because it's very important for human beings to stay healthy. I thought cardio is everything, but looks like it's not. Muscle is very important. Strength training and stamina is also very important. So that's new journey added to my life in the year 2026. I'll keep you updated. Bye bye. Then I came back to my study table. I was actively making notes. There are certain concepts like the immunoglobulins, blood groups, ABO, RH factor, what diseases are found where, why these diseases are being found, epidemiological anthropology, and all of that. It was quite irritating because I do not really like which day of vitamin deficiency leads to what. Not my things. But still I have to study. So here these are certain chia seeds, overnight soaked chia seeds water that keeps us hydrated, and it also has good amount of fiber. So I started taking it for the last couple of months. It's working out wonders to me. And then for extra protein and for extra minerals, my mother started getting cow's milk. Not from the packets, but yeah, traditional cow milk literally from the cow. So the cow will give milk and the person will come and they'll give it to us. This is the curd made out of it, and then I made some buttermilk because I do not really like all of that, but this is very good for all our health, overall health sometimes it seems. So
Hi
yeah, that's
everyone.
it.
It's around 3:30 p.m. I fell asleep on my study table only,
I don't know what happened. I was studying. I thought I'll just take a 5-minute nap, and that's it. 20-30 minutes gone. That's good. That shows that actually I'm investing my energy and applying my brain into studying. It's 3:25 now, and let me show you. Yeah, can you see? No, I don't think so. Yeah, whatever. It's 3:25 p.m. now, and it's 10th February 2026. I will make some chai and I will start studying again. This anthropology, I just hate that. My God, ABO blood groups and all of that genetic markers chapter. I just hope when I write, I don't get a question on it. Other than that, I do have to prepare for the upcoming foundation course, orientation, and all. They have given some homework which I have to do. I'll keep you updated, but wow, what a sleep! Very relaxing. I just love it. Yeah, stay tuned. And for evening, I do have this overnight soaked nuts as my quick snack. So these are basically like 7 to 8 almonds. We are supposed to peel it off. That's what I was suggested. And a handful of peanuts, and then two full-sized walnuts, one anjeer, also called as fig, and one dry date. I was actually anemic. That means my hemoglobin was low. So I started having this, and trust me, with the iron tablets and this diet, all of that, my hemoglobin points come to a very good mark now, which is 12. And most of the women are anemic to severe anemic. Even my mother, most of the educated people are anemic. Most of the people who are in very good positions are still anemic. Imagine people who don't have access to basic necessities or who come from very remote areas. I feel sorry for them. We have to be more aware of this because that's what even I'm studying on my anthropology. And yes, later I started feeding my cat. I don't know, for some reason it never eats in that plate, and it just creates a mess for which I'll be blamed. And this is how my study table looked. I made an attempt to show you that, but it didn't work. Another day, another morning, very bright sunlight, which I absolutely love. And I woke up, freshed up, studied, did some exercise, strength training, and then I made my favorite coffee and had it, and then studied again, attended my class. And oh yeah, this is a frother. I don't like coffee if it is just mixed with spoon and sugar and all of that. I love to froth my coffee. Trust me, it's a game changer. If you're a coffee lover and if you're looking forward for something that's new and a game changer in your coffee morning routine, trust me, this is the best. Go for it. So, yes, I made my coffee, studied, and then I immediately left to the library because I don't want to study at home. And the girl sitting next to me today is absent. The boy sitting next to me, he sat somewhere else. So, basically, it's a spacious study session for me. I absolutely loved it because there is nobody to disturb. But you know what? If someone is sitting next to us and if they are studying, then even we'll feel motivated to study. At least in my case, I'm going to library to get socialized. But it's okay. I don't know. The girl sitting next to me, she studies some Hindi. I don't know for what reasons, or maybe she's attempting to become a teacher or probably doing some masters, not so sure. The guy sitting next to me is pretty hard worker. He prepares for all these government exams which I'm not at all aware of, but I'm learning from these people. Previously I thought, oh my god, state exams are no, not my thing. Only UPSC. I'll prepare only for UPSC. Trust me, I made a fool out of myself because apparently all the state examinations are very, very important and they're even more tougher to crack. Like a fool, I thought I'll not attempt for the state examinations, but because I'll prepare for UPSC, the beast, I'll be number one. Bullshit. That's not how things work. Things work when we make them work. So from here on, even I'm preparing for other competitive examinations because I don't want to get stuck for one exam and waste my 20s and all of that and later cry if something bad happens. Again, something bad might happen, might not happen. I will keep trying. Ending be damned, like I just told. Then I have studied. I went back home because I was hungry, and then again I studied because there is too much of backlog. Like I said, February 16th onwards the orientation will start, and once the general studies classes start, every day 3 to 4 hours of my time will go there, and we'll have very less time to revise and finish my anthro, which I want to finish off by the month of March 15. To be precise, I want to do it no matter what. Only then I'll be able to pick up my anthro. They did say that anthropology is a smaller optional, it doesn't need so much time, but looks like that's a myth because I don't know, for me it definitely doesn't look small or it definitely doesn't look less energy consuming. It is taking a lot of my energy. Then in the night, I attended some class. I was feeling very restless for a reason. I don't know why. I'm feeling anxious, restless. One of my friends just cracked a small joke, and then boom, I just blasted. That was a blast reaction from my side. I don't know what happened. Probably this mood swings, mental health, everything has to be taken care of. Now, you might be thinking this girl just started making vlogs and she's already talking about mental health. Dear friend, welcome to the real world. You'll also get it soon. Haha. Anyways, coming back to the main point of discussion, I struggle to attend the class because how many classes in a day will I attend? I'm just getting bored of this anthropology, but yeah, we have to keep it going because it carries 500 marks in the official mains examinations of the UPSC CSE. Then I told my mother, and somehow some good food came. Good food under junk food, good food under bad food that will reduce the lifespan, that will cause all diseases, all of that. So yeah, that is the good food. Some nice egg fried rice and chicken curry I had. But this is the quantity I had because even if it's bad food, if the quantity is, limited, I think that's manageable, right? And Next day, I ordered this Borosil flask to carry to my library because I want to have some whatever hot beverages in the study sessions and all. And I'm B12 deficient. No wonder I'm feeling tingling sensation and all in my feet. So I started that for the next 1 month. My doctor advised me to do so. And then again came back, studied. This is my early morning, not so fresh face. Trust me, I can't look beautiful all the time, but I am beautiful for me. This is me. This is just me. No matter what happens in life, no matter how everyone ends up and how I end up, this is the same pretty face I'm gonna carry. I used to feel very insecure about how I look. Yeah, I used to feel very insecure about how I look. But I'm beating all of that. I'm rewriting my narrative. This 20s are really going to be wonderful. If you're at my place, if you're a girl, if you're a boy, doesn't matter, worried about how you look, that you're not settled, that you're preparing for competitive examinations, or if you're just a teen bacha who is just in their teenage and thinking, oh my god, if I don't clear my IIT, or if I don't clear this, that, my life is gone, oh my god, I just did fail in a subject, all that shit, it doesn't matter. Just one life, enjoy it. Bye bye.